be a kid, like stop trying to be grown. So why not romanticize the 4 years that you're going to be spending in this same building with pretty much the same group of people. Even C's get degrees, guys. Now, why would my lighting do me like this? Just be nice. Like, everybody's already going through stuff and you want to come to school and bully people? Like, what do you gain? Nothing. You could literally gain nothing. Like, Nathaniel. So cut that. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie May, in case you're new, and if you're not, then welcome back. If you are like familiar with my channel, you know I don't really film sit-down videos, so this is like a little bit new for me, but I'm super excited. So today's video, as you guys can see in my amazing thumbnail, in my title, is a high school advice video 2023 from an incoming senior. Yeah, I don't know how I'm already a senior, but if you're class of 24, you know it's our time and we've been waiting for our time. So yeah, I did write down all of my tips on my notebook right here, so if you guys see me like look down for a second, then yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to preface really quickly that high school has taught me a lot and given me a lot of room to develop, think, and grow. So here's some of my most important tips that I have gathered from all of my experiences and that I'm going to share with you guys. So let's get into it. So first, I'm gonna start off with my do's and don'ts, because let me tell y'all, high school, there's a lot of things to do and not to do. So it's like, I'm just gonna give y'all like these quick little tips before I get into the good stuff. Okay, so first I'm starting with do's. Number 1, stay to yourself. Literally, it's like, you don't get cool points for hanging out with a group of people that are like really mean or like known for causing trouble. Like, it is okay to stay by yourself. It is okay to vibe by yourself. I'm gonna try not to shake because my tripod is like tripping. Next do, make friends with your APs and teachers, and I'm gonna go more in depth about this throughout the rest of the video, but I cannot stress this enough. It is so important to develop a connection with the adults that are pretty much like supervising you throughout your time in high school. Next do is to join extracurriculars. I also will probably go in depth about this a little bit more, but like, is that the better vibe? Like, oh my gosh, should I have been filming like this the whole time? Like this. Okay, yeah, this is a better angle, but whatever. Also, if you're wondering why I'm in the bed, I wanted it to give like FaceTime, older sister, big sister vibes. So that's what we're doing. Back to the next deal. Join extracurriculars. Me, personally, I cannot stress how much being in extracurriculars has literally like made my high school experience from this to this. I am an athletic trainer. I am an officer for African Student Association. I have my own book club. I am in National Honor Society, and the list kind of just keeps going. Like, there's a lot. Student council, student social, and I find joy in it. It's a really easy way for you to like make friends, gain connections, network, like all of that. It's so important, guys. I'll go into depth more about that though. Have school spirit. Have school spirit. I cannot even begin to stress how important it is to have school spirit. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go into depth about this too, but you only are in high school once. Live it up. Like, why are you being lame? Like, I don't know. It's like, okay, there are different circumstances for everybody, but for me personally, I just feel like having school spirit is so much more fun than going to school and hating every second of your life. Romanticizing your life makes everything so much more enjoyable, so why not romanticize the 4 years that you're going to be spending in this same building with pretty much the same group of people, you know what I'm saying? Next do is to build a life outside of school. Another really important tip, because yeah, school is very important, academics are important, all of that, but you're only in school for like what, and it depends on where you go, but like anywhere from like 5 to 8 hours in a day. The rest of the 24 hours are yours. You could be using that to maybe do club sports, like if you're in club volleyball, club soccer. You could help your family out with the business, you could study, you could go out, get food with friends. Like, there's so much stuff to do. Don't make school your entire life, because it's like, it's very important, but it's not everything. Next do, try in your classes. Please try in your classes. Like, it is so important. Like, I know school is not for everybody, I understand that 100%, but it's like, even C's get degrees, guys. Come on, like, you just put in effort. If you put in effort and you're struggling, then go to tutorials, try other things, make friends with people smarter than you in that class. Maybe you can even drop the class if you're just really not feeling it, but don't just neglect your academics. Like, that can cause a lot of other problems that can even like lead to legal issues. So just do your best. Next do is to try new things and experiment as much as possible. I literally got a TikTok about this today, and the girl was saying like anybody from the ages 15 to 19 should try and just like do as many things and make as many decisions as you can. That is not me saying to be irresponsible. Do not take that and run with it to your parents. I did not say sneak out. I did not say get high. I did not say get crossed. I did not say any of that. Okay. So I just mean like there is so much room. Like you can try a bunch of different sports, you can change up your hair, change up your wardrobe, your aesthetics, you can start a business. There is so much literally that you can do. Like you can literally wake up one day and revamp your entire life. Who's gonna stop you? Nobody. Exactly. If you're feeling stagnant during high school at any point, just know like, hey, you're allowed to change things about yourself. You're allowed to grow and experiment and develop like what works best for you, what you like all that. And the last quick do is to put yourself out there and make friends in every grade. This is something I haven't seen many people talk about, so I guess this is like more from my personal experience, but for me it's pretty important like having a broad variety of friendships. I don't want to say put all your eggs in one basket, because that like if you fall out with your whole friend group and all your friends are like in your grade, then it's like you're pretty much alone. It's not me saying go and try to make everybody your friend, because everybody will not be your friend, but I'm just saying like for me, I had friends that were seniors, class of 22, class of 23, and then I was a junior, so class of 23, but you know, my sophomore year. And then I had some sophomore friends, some freshman friends. I just think it's very important to kind of diversify who you hang around, because like from the upperclassmen you can get advice, college tips, you know, hear their funny life stories, what's been going on with them. And people your age, you can relate because y'all are going through the same things. Y'all have the same deadlines, same tests, same college applications, driver license, permit, all of that. Underclassmen, you can be that upperclassman for them, and you can like give them your advice and be someone that they look up to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's all about having a balance. Now for the don'ts. Listen, I'm not telling anybody what to do with this video, but I'm just saying, if I was you and I'm a freshman, or I'm anybody that's like, even if I'm a senior, I mean I am a senior, but y'all know what I'm trying to say, like I just wouldn't do any of this, me personally. That's just me though. First one, don't disrespect people unprovoked. Like it is so annoying when people are rude to teachers, to students, to like faculty members, maybe custodians. It's not cute. You don't get cool points for being disrespectful to anybody. Now, why would my lighting do me like this? Hold on, y'all. It's not cute. Just be nice. Like everybody's already going through stuff, and you want to come to school and bully people? Like, what do you gain? Nothing. You could literally gain nothing. Like Nathaniel. So cut that. Don't involve yourself with drama that has nothing to do with you. Like whether you're instigating for fun. First of all, instigating can be mad annoying sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie. So if you're an instigator, cut that. But also, it's just like everybody likes to hear about drama, but nobody likes to be in drama. So why are you taking yourself and putting yourself in a position that has nothing to do with you? Beats me. But I just say try and stay away from it, because drama is not fun. It can get like, it can blow out of proportion, and it is like so unnecessary. Honestly, it's just best to avoid it, and that includes everything like fights, texting, screenshots, all that. Just Next, man, this one is like a this one's a big one. Don't be boy crazy or girl crazy. Please, like if you're a freshman especially, watch out for them senior junior boys, because and this is coming from somebody who didn't even have a freshman year. There's just so much more to life than relationships, and like I'm not saying relationships, crushes won't happen, you know, and I'm not gonna say people aren't attractive. Like, you know, you might have your friends be telling you like, oh, he fine, she fine, she's cute, they're this, that, and that, whatever. Don't make finding a relationship, being with all these people, upping your roster, don't make it your whole life. Like, babe, there is more to life than men, and there is more to life than girls. Please remember that. Please don't neglect your academics. I kind of already touched on this when I was saying the do's, but your academics are literally so important. Go to your classes, do your work. Like, it's no need for all the extra stuff. Like, it's just so annoying seeing people like get angry at their teachers or all of this and all of that because they were slacking. Take accountability for your actions, and definitely stay on top of your schoolwork, because like I just don't see a reason not to. That's just me though. Like, stop thinking you're too cool. Stop it, please. Like, again, that is the same thing I was saying with school spirit. you're not too cool for anything. Like, you just turned 15, just turned 17, just turned 18. What are you too cool for? You don't even pay taxes. You're not an adult yet. You're still a kid. So enjoy it while you can. Like, stop trying to be grown and think you're better than everybody else, because you're not. Like, nobody is better than anybody. Why are you in competition with anybody in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like, read a book. Read a book. Like, you're not too cool for anything. Don't give into peer pressure, which can definitely be easier said than done. I mean, for me personally, I try my best to stay away from people who make me feel like I have to be pressured to do something, because why are you doing that? If people are trying to tell you to do stuff that you wouldn't normally do, whether that's like get intoxicated, try things with people, like, don't do it. Don't put yourself in those situations, and don't listen to people who you know are not a good influence for you. Like, trust your intuition and your gut at all times, because let me tell you something, people don't always have your best intentions in mind, and it becomes very, very obvious as you like get older. And don't take disrespect. So I know what I said don't disrespect people, but also don't take disrespect. If somebody comes at you, always know that you have 100% every right to stand up for yourself. If you don't stand up for yourself, who will? Next, don't put off college thinking that you still have time. Like, that is something I see with so many of my friends, like just people in general. Don't put it off. Like, get on your stuff. If you get on top of everything before everybody else, like, some people might clown you, think you're doing too much. No, because when the time comes and they're stressed, you're over here chilling. Plan accordingly. And the last one is don't ever neglect your mental health. And let me explain. Like, in high school, there's so many things that are thrown at you at once, and it's like, it could be really overwhelming. You need to be constantly self-reflecting and making sure that your mental health is okay, because it's like the first time that you're getting closer to the real world and you have a lot of stuff thrown at you. So yeah, don't. And now let's get into the actual tips, like the actual good stuff. Tip number 1 is to develop your time management and organizational skills. And the reason I say that is because we're all gonna have those times and those periods where it's like you just have so many assignments, so many projects, so many due dates, and it's like you can't remember everything at all. So some tips I definitely learned is to definitely use your reminders app. Bro, that app literally saved me my sophomore year. Like, I was in that app every single day. Notion, you could literally use your notes app. Just make sure that you have some sort of structure or routine to be on top of everything that you need to do. Number 2, this could be specifically for my freshmen, but it could also go for anybody. Stop trying to be grown. You have your whole life to be grown. You have your whole life to be an adult. You have your whole life to pay taxes. Why not enjoy being a bill-less child while you can? Like, you have no bills to pay. Be a kid. Like, stop trying to be grown. I don't know. Like, that's just something that a lot of us are seeing, like, as upperclassmen, and it's never coming out of a place of hate, and I feel like that's how some people take it. Tip number 3, it's the time to really develop your hygiene, or like have a hygiene routine in check. Because listen, we all have to kind of be mindful of our own personal hygiene to make the high school experience better for everybody. Because it's like, I don't want to be mean, but it's like sometimes people are just musty and nobody tells them, so it's like they don't think that. You know what I'm saying? It's just important to upkeep with your hygiene as well. So one tip that I know almost everybody is like aware of, but in case you're not, it's just to have an emergency kit or an emergency pouch. Some of my friends have theirs in their cars. Some of us carry ours in our backpack, and just an idea of like what to put in it. You could put lip gloss, deodorant, baby wipes, hand sanitizer for sure, because schools are dirty. Like, oh my gosh, pads, tampons, whatever you use. You could have like an extra pair of underwear, socks. It really doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be a suitcase, y'all, but like something small with the necessities to just keep yourself refreshed and like smelling good, feeling fresh throughout the day. Tip number 4, set yourself up for success from the jump, y'all. I cannot stress this enough. I think this might be in like my top 3 tips. Literally, okay, 1, find out if your school has an early graduate plan. Because if you want to graduate early, you need to know by freshman or sophomore year. You can do it junior year, but for me, the circumstances were a little bit iffy, so I was not able to do that. But if you know like 100%, all of you, every single bone in your body wants you to graduate early, get on that early. 2, regardless of if you're graduating early or not, definitely map out all the rest of your years with your counselor or however your school does it, because it's just really nice to see like if you're on track, what you need to take, what you might be missing, how many credits you have, etc. Like for me, mapping out everything with my counselor my sophomore year, I went to my counselor and we sat down and we had a meeting and we mapped out my sophomore, junior, and senior year. So every single class, I know like how my schedules are supposed to look. Just be on top of your stuff. And then to go with that, my first ACT exam in September of 2022, but I took which was my junior year, but I took my first official SAT test in April of 2022 as well, but that was my sophomore year. So if you can do anything to get ahead, absolutely take any single chance, because it's just so much easier to do stuff like that, like taking your college tests and your certification exams and all that before the deadline comes for it, because it's like you have the deadline here, but you're taking it here. Here, everybody's stressed. Oh, I didn't study, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, it came too fast. Here, you're chilling, and if you don't like your score, you have more time to retake it before the actual, like, you know, deadline for your class to take it. Oh man, I need some water. Tip number 5 for my upperclassmen: don't push off anything. Don't push off anything. And again, circumstances vary for every single person, but I'm just saying, if you have the ability to take any of these, then definitely take what resonates. But what I mean by that is deadlines for us come up so fast. Like, don't push off the deadline for anything. Just like, I promise you, it's not even coming out of a place of like judgment, but seeing the way so many people I know get so stressed out when little deadlines start to approach really quickly and they didn't utilize the time that they had prior to prepare for it, it's like you kind of set yourself up. So definitely, like, if you can, start your driving school, take your road test. Seeing a common theme here, and it's just really stay on top of your stuff. Tip number 6 is to stay involved in school. Get active in your school and in your community. Literally do everything. And like I said, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, y'all know I do a lot of stuff at school. Y'all see it in my vlogs if you watch my vlogs, but it's just so important to have, it's just important to be active in your community. It can like help you bring purpose to your life. It can put you in a really good group of people, so make like you can find a new community, a really like, you know, loving, welcoming community, and build up skills that you're gonna need for like your resume, for your college applications. Being active is more beneficial than sitting around and doing nothing. You know? Tip number 7. This one is like also in my top 3, and it's gonna be surround yourself with positivity and keep to yourself. When I say surround yourself with positivity, I literally mean it. Any sign of negativity, snip snap. Like, there's no reason to be surrounding yourself with negativity. It brings your mood down. Like, surrounding yourself with people who are insecure, who have no goals or aspirations for themselves. Misery loves company. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Like, you're eventually going to be as miserable as the people that you surround yourself with, and that's never a good thing. Don't share your business. Do not share your business. Vents, go to other rooms. Like, I don't know, sharing people's business and sharing your business to people who are gonna share your business is never fun. So don't do it, because like I said also earlier, not everybody has your best interest in mind. People want to see you fall. People are literally energy feeders, and they thrive off of seeing other people do worse than them. They thrive off of making other people feel bad. So if you notice you're in a predicament like that, run. Take yourself out of it as quickly as possible. Okay, another tip from that: help others. Like, it really doesn't cost much to like be kind to somebody. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've like seen somebody crying in like the hallway or in the bathroom, and I just go up to them like, hey, are you okay? Talk to them, maybe give them a hug, and then maybe we'll see each other a couple times in the hallway after that. But it's like, you don't have to like dedicate yourself to being friends with them and making sure they never go through a bad thing again. But it's like, kindness costs nothing, and I know there are moments in all of our lives where we wish we could have had a little bit of extra kindness compared to what we received. So it's like, definitely keep that in mind when you see other people around you who might need help. Privacy and being out the mix is key. Like, it is key. Like, I cannot even express to you, like, so much goes wrong with wanting to be in the mix. And that's different than being known or being well known, but it's like forcefully putting yourself in the mix, talking to people who you know don't have the same morals as you. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure. Put yourself in positions where you know you will thrive, where you know your energy is wanted and appreciated. Tip number 8, we have 2 more to go. Have a game plan / goal set. Goal setting is so important. I'm about to talk about that. It is so important to also be living and preparing for life after high school, because let me tell y'all, I'm gonna keep saying it throughout the rest of the video. I need y'all to hear it. Life after high school comes quick. High school flies by, so you need to have a plan. Junior year and senior year, you need to be on top of everything. You need to know where you want to go. You need to at least have something that you want to major in. If you don't know specifically what you want to major in, at least a field. So if you know you want to be in the medical field, but you don't know what you want to be, at least you know it's something in the medical field and you can apply for a general medical like major. You know what I'm saying? Definitely take advanced classes. I recommend taking a little bit more challenging courses if you know you're capable of handling it, especially with like your schedule, because some of y'all might be working a job, might be taking care of your siblings, so it's like, you know, just do everything according to what fits best. Let me explain. Let me break down AP and dual because I needed somebody to break this down for me and nobody broke it down properly. So APs, you're going to take an AP course, you're going to take the AP exam. If you pass the exam, then you get that credit and you can apply it to college of your choice. Dual credit, you are taking a high school and college level course at the exact same time, so you're getting the college credit and you're getting the high school credit at the same time, as long as, you know, you're passing. Now, tip number 9. This is in my top 3. This is number 1. Stay close to God and protect your morals with steel armor. You know you're a really positive person. Don't let anybody clown you into thinking positivity is corny or this, that, and the third. Like, be as authentically yourself as you can. People will love you for you no matter what. God will love you for you no matter what. If you have him on your arm like this the whole time, can't nobody tell you nothing. Nobody can touch you. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. Like, you will be so good. Yeah. And now tip number 10, have fun. Like, high school is fun, guys. And some people like hated their high school experience, and I'm really sorry to hear that. But for me, I'm turning it up because high school is fun. Just do things safe, you know, be smart, make good decisions. And also for like first day of school anxiety, if that's what you're having, try to remember, I just saw this tip from another girl's video. For the first day of school, if you're anxious, it's okay, but try not to be, because it's all of our first day of school. You have the freshmen, you have new transfers, you have people who don't even speak the same language, you have exchange students, you have everything. Like, it's everybody's first day. We're all experiencing the chaos, like nobody having their schedule together. So it's like, don't be anxious. Like, there's no reason to. I promise everything will be okay. Okay, so with that, I've gotten all of my tips and my points out to you. I'm really excited for this school year, honestly, and to make more content for y'all. And I have so many more back to school videos lined up, so please run up the numbers, and definitely more content will be coming through. Again, take whatever resonates with you, and just know the school year is going to be great. I hope we all have a great and amazing, smooth year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.